Ladies and gentlemen, we are live!
Hey, what's up, guys? Lord Skunk is in the house. Welcome to the LordSkunk.com Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes live stream. Appreciate everybody that has came out tonight. We have some good stuff to go over. Lots of stuff has been released since we last did our show on Monday. Monday was our last show. So we didn't do it on Tuesday. I had some stuff that I had to work on for the community, for the channel, getting in preparation for these guilds. As we know, guilds are coming, so we're going to talk a little bit more about that today. Some more information has been released about guilds, about raids, some other good stuff that we have to go over to make sure you guys are prepared for guilds. That's the most important thing right now. So if you haven't done so, if you haven't found a guild yet that's going to work for you, we'll talk about how you can join a LordSkunk.com community guild today. You are going to need to be in a guild regardless to have access to get your characters to gear 9, gear 10, or whatever. These pieces that are not available in the game right now, we're going to need to be in a guild to gather those pieces. So it's very important to be in a guild, whether you're in one of our guilds or you're in any of the other guilds that are out there. It's very important. So we're going to get you guys prepped for that, so you are prepared. So if you're a guild leader, you definitely want to be listening in on this so you can find out some more information to help coordinate your guild. So I do have Sith Lord Stu. He'll be on with us here in just a minute. He'll be co-hosting with me today. So he is in the house. He is ready to go. He's fired up about these guilds. So we'll talk to him here in just a few minutes. Quick update on my account. I did reach level 77 last night. So progressing along fairly nice. It's kind of slowed down on my refreshes just due to the Omega ability mats thing. I decided to put my investment more into there. But later tonight we can go over some of these hard battles for dark side. I've been just kind of messing around autoing them a little bit on the regular battles, so we'll actually go through and fight some of the dark side ones if you guys want. And also, now that I'm 77, I did open up the Cantina battles, so we can go through those. If you're not 77 and haven't seen those yet, we can check those out. I did save some energy. I have not touched those yet. I wanted to wait so we could experience that together. So really excited about some of the stuff we're going over tonight. So lots of good stuff to go over. Now keep in mind, we're going to have another big show, not quite mega event status, but Fridays seem to be our really, really, really big shows. So we should have a really good, really big show tomorrow. Told you guys we have some announcements to go over for the community, how you guys can help out. So we're going to release that tomorrow. I see some questions in the chat. Some people saying, how many community guilds are we going to have? Right now, we're sitting at over 300 people have registered to join a guild with us. That was the last number I got earlier this afternoon. So we're probably going to sit somewhere between 400 and 500, somewhere in that window, people registered. So we can put 50 in a guild. So we'll figure it out. Okay, we'll get it all figured out. But if you haven't done so, we'll talk about how to make sure you get registered. You need to be registered by tomorrow night. Okay, you need to be registered with us by tomorrow night if you want to be in one of our guilds. Now, I'm not saying you can't join later on down the road. I'm just saying if you want to be in when the guilds are soft launched on Sunday, you need to be registered, and we'll talk more about that. Okay, but I do want to go over some stuff on LordSkunk.com. Now, real quick for you guys, I want to get this out of the way early so you guys can do it because I appreciate it. We have created a TeamSkunk.com. So if you go to the LordSkunk.com main YouTube channel and look over here to the side, I'll say LordSkunk.com network. TeamSkunk.com is now there. This is going to be our guild community-specific YouTube channel where up-and-coming streamers, video content creators can post their information for the guild and the community at large to help them do that. So if you want to host your own show, or you want to do some type of guide or some type of character review, or whatever it is that you want to do to get your information out there, contact me and I'll help you do that. You can contact me through Discord. But if you're watching this and you haven't done so, pop over here real quick and just subscribe to the channel so you'll be updated when we do put new content on there. I really appreciate that. So that was something I wanted to do for the community, to help some people come up and help them stream and help them get that stuff figured out. I know it can be a daunting task at first, but you can become my young Padawan and I will train you on how to do shows. And you know what? Hey, some people may train me, okay, on some stuff. So I'm not the 100% expert. I think I'm only about 95%. So I always got room for improvement to learn and grow. Let's see. Stu, you with us?
Yes, I am. What's up, Skunk?
What's up, Stu? How you doing?
Fantastic. We are on the dawn of the guilds. Yeah. Everybody rejoice.
We got the dynamic duo in the house tonight, boys and girls. We got Lord Skunk and Sith Lord Stu in the house together again. Two of America's most wanted. So, yeah. So here we are. Let's go through some stuff on LordSkunk.com. I want to get this out of the way. It's been 2 days or so. Tuesday, Wednesday, now we're on Thursday. Yeah, 2 days since we last had a show. So I want to go over some of this information. Now, let's start here. I want to get this out of the way, man, because this is super popular. People are blowing this post up in views on LordSkunk.com. El Guapo's Star Wars Galaxy Heroes Guide to Guild Challenges. Now, El Guapo, as you know, puts together some really nice posts for us in the community. So make sure you check this out. But basically, El Guapo has written a very detailed guide on our LordSkunk.com community subreddit. If you have not been over to our subreddit, make sure you get over there and subscribe. We are going to give away some promotional stuff tomorrow. Maybe some Google Play or iTunes gift cards, but definitely some ally codes, stuff like that, some fun stuff. We're going to give away over on that channel. Okay, or over on that subreddit. So make sure you click on that. It's at the top of LordSkunk.com. Go over there, leave a review in the top post. It says LordSkunk.com community reviews. Leave a review of how we've helped you in your Star Wars Galaxy Heroes endeavors. And we will select 1 or 2 people from that tomorrow, and they'll get a special gift, special prize from us. We gave away 2 gift cards last week when we did it, so we'll have something good for you. Just make sure you go over there and do it. So subscribe to that Reddit and post a review in that review section so we know how we helped you, man. We love reading that stuff. It's really good. So get over there and do that, and we'll make sure you guys are rewarded with something tomorrow. I'll pull something out of my hat for you that'll be good, okay? But basically, he broke this down for each day of the guild challenges. So most importantly, he goes over strategies that very, very well may allow those that are free to play and low pay to play to reach the 7th tier of these challenges. So if you're a guild leader or you're in a guild that's outside of the LordSkunk.com community, you need to share this information with your guild leader or your guild so they can be aware of what's going on. He really breaks this down for everybody, makes it really simple. So if you've been worried about being in a guild because you're free to play, El Guapo has put your troubles behind you with this awesome post. So here it is, a guide to pulling your weight in guild challenges if you're on a budget. So he's going to break it down every day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all the good stuff. He has that information on there for you. Now, make sure you check the comments on this post too, because some of our other community members added some great points as well to this. So make sure you check that out. There's some good information there. So again, if you are in a guild or you're a guild leader of a guild, make sure you get this information out to your people. At LordSkunk.com, we want to share this. We are not trying to be some super dominant elitist guild. That's not what we're trying to do. We're just offering our guilds for anybody to come in because some people don't know about guilds. They've never experienced it. You know, they don't know how to join one. They don't really know what to do. So we're helping those people do that. But if you already have a guild, man, we welcome you too, man. You're more than welcome to come to our Discord, participate in there, get your guild members over there so they can chat and we share this information. The more people we have to share this information, the better. So get this information out to your people. Now, you can share this in multiple ways. One, you can just right-click here and copy the link, share it that way. Number 2, you can share it on your Google+, your Facebook, your Twitter. If you got a blog, you can share it on that. Or you can email it to your friends or your guild leader or whatever, or your guild mates. So, or post this in your Line app or whatever you guys use to communicate. Post this information there so they know what's going on, so they're prepared. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be a nightmare for the unprepared come Monday. Now, thank goodness they're giving us a soft launch on Sunday so we can get prepared for it. Give us a little bit of a leg up, probably about 24 hours prep time. But that's not a lot, man. It's not a lot to coordinate 50 people. So make sure you get this information out so people know what's going on. Okay, now, speaking of that, EA Jesse posted Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Guilds and Raids Q&A, and he's updated it quite a few times over the last couple days. So he posted this on the official forums. We went ahead and broke it all down here on lordskunk.com. So here's some of the questions. Let's just go through those because I get these a lot. If you're not checking out lordskunk.com a couple times a day, you're missing out. I'm telling you, we give you all the info you need and we break it down. Don't get lost in the clutter on some of these other sites and just it's too much noise going on here. We just put the important stuff up here for you so you can progress and get ahead in Galaxy of Heroes. How much does it cost to create a guild? Great question. A lot of people have been asking that. The cost to create a guild is 300,000 credits. Now that's pretty reasonable, I think. If you're going to create a guild with 50 people and be able to get these exclusive gear items and do these raids, I think 300,000 is fair. I was thinking it was probably going to be around 500K or less. So yeah, so it was a little less. So 300K, not too bad. So make sure if you're a guild leader or you want to create a guild, or especially if you're in lordskunk.com, you're going to be one of our guild leaders, make sure you save your credits up. Question 2, can guild ownership be transferred? If so, what reset time does the guild use for activities? The original creator's reset time or the new leader's reset time? Yes, guild ownership can be transferred. The reset time will still be set to the original guild leader's time zone. Okay, so that's good to know. So don't think, oh man, the reset time that we have, for whatever reason we don't like it, let's just switch guild leaders. Doesn't work that way. It's going to be based off the original guild leader's time zone. I don't think time zone is going to be that big of a deal, guys. Honestly, as long as you log in within a 24-hour period, I don't think you have to worry about it too much. Okay, will there be in-game guild tags for guild members? No, there will not be tags. However, you can do a name change now to manually add the tag you'd like to use yourself. So, for example, for lordskunk.com, teamskunk.com members, they're going to be able to do, so we're doing brackets, and then TS, capital TS. I'll show you that later. If you're curious, if you're a Team Skunk guild member, I'll show you how to do that. That's what you'll change your in-game name to. As a matter of fact, let's just pull up Discord. You can kind of see it right here. So you can see right here. So Crimson Tide's got the TS, Spectre's got the, it looked like that in the game. So it should be bracket, TS, close bracket, space, your name in game. Okay, the reason why we're doing this, the reason why we're going to do it is because we don't want to attack each other in the arena or whatever other areas in the game they open up. Okay, and you can always change your name later on too. If you change it, change it for free, and for whatever reason later on down the line you don't like it, you can change it again. It only costs you 200 crystals. So it's nothing's permanent. For guild daily activities and raids, will there be a completion roster contribution list? Yes. Via a leaderboard, you'll be able to see how much each guild member has contributed. So this is going to be very important. So don't think that you're just going to be able to jump into a guild and ride it out. Now also, I think a lot of people's mentality is that they want to be, they're lower level and they want to jump in with a bunch of higher level people. That's not going to help you. Okay? You want to be with people around the same level as you in the same play style. Because if you're with a bunch of higher level people, you're not going to contribute as much, and then you're going to get less rewards. So you actually kind of want to be the bigger dog, preferably in your guild, if you can, or at least as close to everybody else as possible, because you don't want to be the low man on the totem to not get any rewards. And plus, you're going to be blatantly there to see that you're last. Now, if you're last and it's not a big margin, not that big a deal. But if there's a huge gap between you, and number 45 or number 46, it's you're probably not going to be in that guild very long. You'll probably be moved to another guild or or removed from the guild if you're in a non-Team Skunk guild. So, do the shared activities earn guild bank currency or individual guild currency? This is a good question, man, because it's kind of confusing for a lot of people. It's even confusing for me, and I've read it a couple times. Shared guild activities exclusively award guild currency, which is used to make purchases in guild shipments. Okay, so that's where those two new characters are going to be, Jawa Engineer and the Gamorrean Guard. So these involve activities such as completing X number of PvP battles as a group and have cooperative and competitive aspects. The daily activity personal guild contribution is the only way to earn guild bank coins, which are needed to summon raids. This activity is completed by spending energy anywhere in the game. So basically, you're refreshing and you're using your light side or Cantina energy or your dark side energy. Whenever you're using that stuff, that goes towards your guild bank coins. Okay, so when you're actually just doing your normal stuff, nothing special you got to do, just when you do your normal refreshes using your normal energy in the game, that's what goes towards your guild bank coins. Okay, so even if you're free to play, you can still do it. It won't be as fast as some of the pay to play that refresh a lot more, but you'll still be able to accumulate those coins and still be able to open up raids. Okay, it just won't quite be as fast. But if you're free to play, you understand that anyways. you understand that you're not going to be as fast as pay to play. You already know that. If you're anywhere leveled up at this point past 40, you already understand how that works. So, will guilds be playable across servers or on one server only? They will be available to have members from all servers, just like your ally list. So, looking at this stuff so far, Stu, I mean, has this all been pretty much what you were thinking, or is there anything that kind of jumps out at you so far?
No, so far this was all pretty standard stuff. Nothing really jumped out of the page too much. I know a lot of people were disappointed that we won't be able to use like individual clan names or clan tags, guild tags, but it's not a big deal. I'm going to do the name change. It's free for a one-time deal, so that doesn't. That I do like the fact that you can transfer guild leaders, though.
Yeah.
I do like that. I understand the time zone thing. I get that from their point of view and having to run it that way. But that was a feature that I wasn't sure that we would have right out of the gate. But I'm glad to see that.
Yeah, that's really good. And speaking of that, that's kind of the next question that comes up. Will a guild be assigned to one time zone and the activities stick to that time zone schedule, or will they be based on each member's time zone? A guild is assigned to one time zone, the guild leaders. So, we had this question a lot. I know you got a lot, Stu. I got a lot. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Again, if you log in within a 24-hour period, which I'm assuming if you're watching this live stream or you're a part of our community or you're part of any Star Wars Galaxy, I don't think you would watch this deep into a live stream, 30 minutes into a live stream about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and not be a hardcore player and at least complete your dailies every day. So as long as you're completing your dailies every day and you get in within that, it's just something to watch out for. Just make sure that you know when the reset time is, so you prepare for it and you make sure you get your stuff done. But I think overall it's not going to be that big of a deal. Who pays the fee when creating a guild? The guild leader is the one that must pay the entire cost. How many members can a guild have? 50. Can a guild leader remove members from their guild? Yes. I don't need to get into too much of that. Basically, your officers can help as well. Officers and guild masters can also have the ability to remove members, invite members, and summon raids. Will the guild store be available right away on Sunday? No, the guild store won't show up until Monday when we fully push out the update to all players. At this time, a large number of bug fixes will also be patched in. So that's good. That's good to know, because I don't think they just mean with guilds. I think they also mean maybe with some of the characters that we've been talking about. They're going to fix some.
Yeah, game wide.
Yeah. So that's good. That's good. How doable is a guild for free to play? Very doable. And again, we'll reference El Guapo's guide because he breaks it all down for you. Raid difficulties start at no requirements for the first tier and then go up by 1 star in difficulty for each tier. After letting players of all progression levels jump in the pit. So everybody, if you're in a LoreSkunt.com community or not, if you're in a different guild, that's fine. You will be able to participate in raids. Probably only our top, couple tiers of guilds will probably do heroics, just because, that's typically going to be set up for those tiers. But everybody will be able to do, tier 6, tier 5, tier 4. And the good thing about those anything under tier 6 or below, anything tier 6 or below, there's no time limit. So, if you don't complete it in that day, you get to finish it the next day. So you're not going to lose out on that. Now, heroic, is where the top tiers are going to have to figure those out and get those done quickly, or they're going to miss out on finishing the raid. So just keep that in mind. So lower tiers are still going to get good rewards. How long is the raid? What is the specific time frame to complete it? The first 6 raid tiers do not have a time limit, and characters refresh once a day, allowing a guild of any size to complete it. The final tier, Heroic, has a 2-day time limit regarding how long a raid will take to complete. That scales greatly based on number of players in the guild and the quality of their characters and strategy. So, if you're in Team Skunk, one of our guilds, we're going to be using a lot of voice chat. So even if you don't feel comfortable talking to us back, that's fine. You can listen to what the leaders have to say so we can coordinate properly, and you'll accomplish the task that we need you to accomplish in your specific guild. So... anything on there so far that catches your eye, Stu? Anything that you want to comment on?
No, but one thing that El Guapo's, this kind of ties into what El Guapo wrote in his awesome article about the guilds, is that just because you are free to play does not mean that you're going to be stuck doing the first couple of tiers. I mean, this is from EA Jesse that I know you're reading on LordSkunk.com, but this is straight from the horse's mouth. If you're free to play, you can do this stuff. It's fine, and there's no limit on raids if you're not doing the heroic level one. So don't worry, you can get loot. You can get all the goodies with it. Now, we don't know exactly what the goodies are. I do know that and understand that, but I do like that he did go into such detail about how long the raids are and the time frames to complete them, and broke them down by tiers.
Yeah, and TIE Fighter, the TIE Fighter guy, has a great point. Is the soft launch is going to coincide with Game of Thrones? Okay, so make sure you DVR that bad boy, or be prepared to watch that on demand, because Sunday night is going to be very busy getting everybody into guilds and getting everybody set up. So I believe me, if anybody's looking forward to Game of Thrones in this chat, it's me. Okay, I've been waiting. They normally release it in March. Obviously, they pushed it back to April. So, but I'm looking forward to that as well. Let's see. Will we be able to win crystals via guilds? Crystals are not part of the rewards earned through guilds or raids. Can an individual in a smaller than 50-person guild be rewarded the same as if you were in a member of a 50-person guild? It will be much harder to complete higher tiers of guild daily activities, but yes, the rewards would be the same if the goals can be met. Raids will be harder to complete with fewer members as well, but doable over a longer period of time, except for heroic difficulty since there is a time limit. Now, keep in mind, that's why we're setting up these Team Skunk guilds, okay? So if you haven't done so, make sure you check out teamskunk.com. That'll get you started. We'll talk more about that in a little bit, but make sure you check out teamskunk.com to get that information and at least get the process started to be able to join one of our guilds if you're interested in doing so. Are the achievements going to be worth it and advantageous for everyone in a guild to target just those and forego the regular farming we would normally use our energy for? No, players will need to spend energy in all areas of the game to contribute to their guild bank currency, which is used to activate raids. Okay, well, we kind of already know that. As long as you do a decent amount of whatever the daily guild requirements is, will you earn enough guild credit to buy a 5-shard pack for a character in shipments? Players who regularly contribute to guild activity. This is a big one for a lot of people. So they want to know about those characters, because those 2 characters, we went over them in the last live stream. If you haven't checked them out, you need to look at that. We went over in depth. There's also an in-depth article on lordskunk.com on Jawa Engineer, which is amazing. That was done by, say it, Stu.
On the Jawa Engineer one?
Yeah.
I cannot remember that off the top of my...
Lelez. Okay, Lelez. He's from Italy. So he did that, so make sure you check that out too. Players who regularly contribute to guild activities and the raids will earn enough guild currency to regularly make purchases in guild shipments. This is assuming that the guild has many other members that are also contributing daily. Guilds are about collaboration, so the more players work together, the more frequently each player will be able to purchase shard packs from guild shipments. Now, one huge advantage, okay, besides even us having the voice chat and text chat in Discord to be able to coordinate with guilds, is that I will oversee through the guild leaders personally every single Team Skunk guild. So I will make sure that they are accomplishing the goals that we set forth based on that guild's ability level. We'll put goals together for each guild's ability level, regardless of if they're free to play, whatever. We'll make sure that they're staying on track. If anybody in that guild is not doing it, then we'll make sure that we move them down to more of a casual rank guild, and we'll move somebody up that wants to be more hardcore, however you want to phrase it, basically to contribute. Okay, so we'll make sure that we're firing on all cylinders at all times, and I have great people to help me. Stu, Grand Patron, Riemann, so many people in there. I can't name everybody; there's just too many. But tons of people are there to help coordinate this thing. With 7 tiers, can you only complete 1 each raid? Once a raid is activated, you will be unable to activate another one until the current one is completed. Makes sense. Will we be granted enough guild currency upon creation to immediately start a raid, or will we have to earn it from 0 upon creating the guild? Guilds will need to earn enough guild bank coins before being able to participate in a raid. Yeah, why would they just give it to you? That didn't make any sense. Do you play live with other members of the guild, or is it an individual basis? Great question. All players will take their squad and battle against a rancor individually, but the health of it is shared between all players in the guild. So players will need to work together if they want to have a chance at defeating this massive foe. Now, I'm curious to see how this is going to work if, let's say, for example, Stu and I are both doing an encounter against a raid boss. I'm just curious if we're both damaging the raid boss at the same time, how will that correlate on our screens? Or else, what it might possibly do will be like Arena, where it will actually lock you out and say, a guild member is already, doing an encounter with the raid. I think it might be something like that. What do you think, Stu?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it's going to be. One person at a time, because like you said, if we're doing it at the same time, how are they going to calculate that damage? Am I going to be sitting there and wait for you to do a hit and then I do a hit? No, it's more than likely going to lock you out.
Yeah, and the more I'm reading this, the more I'm seeing how much of an advantage we're going to have with our Discord chat, being able to coordinate, communicate. We can put everybody in one guild. We already have chat rooms set up, voice chat set up for that, so people can jump in and say, "Hey, listen, I'm about to do a raid. Does anybody need to get one in right now? Does anybody need to get it in right now? Because if they got to leave or got to go do something else, get it in. I don't want to lock you out. So nope, everybody's good. Okay, great. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna do mine." And then you can kind of coordinate. If you need help while you're doing it, you don't know what to do, you can ask in the chat, and people can direct you and tell you, what to do, or give you advice or give you tips as you complete that. So I think it'll be really cool being able to have that voice chat set up through Discord. So I think this will be a huge advantage. And we're almost through these questions. There's quite a bit, man. EA Jesse did a great job with these, so really appreciate him taking the time to do that. Is there any advantage or disadvantage? Oh, sorry. No, that's right. Okay. Is there any advantage or disadvantage of guild members being in different time zones from the guild leader time? This depends on the nature of the guild. If the guild leader summons a raid while certain members aren't able to play the game, they may defeat the rancor, and rewards will only be given to those that participate. I think this would be more along the lines of a smaller, maybe a lower tiered base guild and a lower tier raid. I think it's still going to take a while, even if you're doing tier 5, 6, or 7, or 4, 5, or 6. I think it's still going to take you a while to be able to complete that. So just make sure you're checking on it. Make sure you coordinate with us in Discord if you're in one of our guilds to make sure we can get through that. Make sure everybody gets a chance at it. What is the character limit for your name? I need to verify with dev team. Check back with the answer tomorrow. Okay. Will normal credits currency be part of the reward system in guilds to help with the credit crunch? Completing raids will award an amount of credits along with other prizes. Okay, that's good to know. What are the squad sizes in raids? 5. Are you going to be able to borrow an ally from guildmates? No. Can players leave a guild after joining one? Yes, players can leave a guild at any time. However, there will be a short cooldown period before they are able to join another guild to prevent guild hopping. Great feature. I'm glad they added that.
Yes.
Question. Characters refresh once a day. Does this mean the raids are like Galactic War and you use your entire applicable roster 5 characters at a time until you run out of characters? Or is this is a good question. Or is there a different limit on the attempts each player may make on the raid each day? There is a limit on the number of attempts each day. Also, any character that is defeated during the raid must wait until the following day before they can be used again. Unless it's heroic then. Unless it's heroic, then they're out. So regardless, no refresh on that character if it's heroic. So what will the mechanism be for adding members to a guild roster? Does the guild leader send invites, or do potential members apply to the guild, or both? A guild leader can set a number of ways to open up the guild for members. They can set it so that the guild is invite only, or they can set it to open so that players may freely join. So keep in mind now, some of our lower tiered, more casual, free to play, lower level guilds for Team Skunk might not be fully fleshed out with 50. So we're going to be able to open those up for anybody to join. So we'll be able to fill those rosters. So if we're missing 5 people, we can just open that up, and then random people can join, and then we can just direct them back to Discord so they can have access to that and be able to chat with people. So we'll pick up additional members that way. I don't think it's going to be too difficult. The majority of all of our guilds will be fleshed out. We got more than enough people to fill out, probably 6 to 8 guilds at least. If we have a 9th or a 10th guild or whatever, with some lower levels, more casual players, we can fill those out with people just right there in the game. They can find our guilds and join them. So for buying the new gear, the mats rewards will be random, or will we choose it in the guild shipments? The guild store will have shards and gear that can be purchased with guild currency. There will also be gear rewards for completing a raid. Yeah, now one of the things they said, Stu, which if you read, I'm not sure if you did, is that if some of the guild rewards might reward you with a fully crafted piece. Now we know that
Yes.
the main piece, I don't remember what that's called. I can't remember because I can't ever get them, so I can't do anything with them. Let me look it up. I'll pull it up on Ray.
You mean those furnace pieces?
Yeah, Tajco HoloLens salvage.
Oh, those ones, yeah.
Yeah, those. So basically, you need 50 of those. So they're saying that it can randomly award you with a full complete piece, man. Wow, if they can reward you with 50, a full complete already crafted piece, dude, that's a huge jump. So the guilds are going to be super important, man.
Yeah, I would think the drop rate on that would be incredibly low, though.
Yeah, I'm sure it's higher up in heroic. So I wouldn't expect to do a tier 1 and think you're going to get it. But again, it's like any random number in a game. You never know. But the fact that if you just got one of those, once a week or twice a week or even once a month, it can be worth it. That can save you a ton of time in trying to get those. So very helpful. Very helpful.
Yeah, that would be so great.
Yeah, and then we did have an update from CG John Solera and EA Jesse that we went over. Make sure you guys check this out on lordskunk.com. They put together some good stuff here. Basically, I won't go through all of it, but we kind of went over some of it already. But they talk a little bit about the raids, the guilds. They talk about the Gamorrean Guard, which we did a guide on that on the channel. They talk about the Jawa Engineer, which we also Lilez did a great guide on that. So make sure you check that out. Good stuff on there. Here's that Jawa Engineer article, man. Look at this, man. This guy broke it down, man. He gave you all you would need to know on Jawa Engineer. So make sure you guys are checking out lordskunk.com, reading these articles that our community members are sharing with the whole Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes community. It's really cool. Really glad that they do that. So again, check out El Guapo's guide to guild challenges. Just a quick update that they posted on 419. We didn't have a chance to go over. Basically, they made the health barbs, the pips. I found out what that was a couple live streams ago. They call those pips. Have been adjusted to make it easier to tell how much health the character has left. Auto battle speed in all game modes are now equal to the auto battle speed in Galactic War. And the Save the Forest Moon event, the Ewok event on iOS, will end at 8 p.m. Pacific time on April 24th. So a couple more days of that, 3 more days of that is available if you're on iOS and you've been doing that. Okay, another great guide that Daniel's Jack posted on our Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes subreddit is all the tools and links you'll need. So if you go over here and you click on here, first off, do your review here. Just go up here, click this comments, do a review, and subscribe to this, and you'll be in for the drawing on Friday. Okay, so subscribe, go here, do the comments. We'll do something special for you guys on Friday. We'll announce the winners on in. But all the links and tools you'll need, Daniel's Jack posted that. So check this out. All the information, all these guides, these spreadsheets, these farming guide, gear farming guides, data analysis, data mine character information, all kinds of stuff, man. Free to play, daily challenge guides, the math, defense, all that stuff you could possibly want. He put it in one place. If you have a link that you would like added to this, go ahead and put it right here. And then just tell us a little bit how it's helped you, how that link has helped you, and we'll get that added for sure up here. We want to make this a great resource for everybody to be able to come to and find all the tools you'll need and links you'll need in one little area. So really appreciate that. Really appreciate him doing that. Did you have a chance to check that out, Stu?
Yeah, I perused it a little bit today when I got home from work.
Yeah, it's just nice, man, to be able to, instead of trying to, what was that site I was looking at, or what was that site that had the gear, what was that site that did this, and just to be able to pull that up, man, and go right to it. That's pretty nice. So make sure you bookmark that one. That's bookmark worthy for sure. And then Super Makio, I think, put together this nice guild fact. So you guys can check it out. Frequently asked questions about the guild. So if you want to know more, you can kind of put that in there. If you have any questions, get in there and do that. Put those questions in there. We'll be glad to answer them. But the majority of stuff's right there, man, so you guys can check it out. I mean, we are trying to keep you guys completely updated with what's going on. There's a lot that goes into this, guys. There's a lot that goes into doing this. The live shows, the Discord, all the different websites and stuff that we have for you guys as a community. We put a lot of time and effort into this, and we appreciate it when you guys take the time to check it out. Especially show us support, man. Subscribe to our stuff. Go to lordskunk.com. Click on the YouTube. Subscribe to that. Follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to the Reddit. Join our Discord server. That you need to be in. This you need to be in for sure. If you're not in our Discord server, by the time this live stream is done, or by the time you're watching the end of this replay, you need to get on Discord immediately. I mean, dude, where else are you gonna have? Look at these are all the people that are online. Look at all the people that are already in Team Skunk already. Look at this. These are just that's online. These are the green people with the TS in front of their name. Look at that. Crazy, man. Crazy. We're sitting like 900, probably almost 1,000 members. Look at this. Chat's blowing up in here. Can't even get it going fast enough. It's already blowing up. So, tons of people. You need to get in here. Questions will be answered. We have chat channels for every single thing that you would want to talk about. We do announcements here. So if you join Discord, if you haven't been here before, or if you haven't checked in a while, make sure you get in here and do these announcements. Check all this stuff and make sure you're following what you need to do. There's some good stuff in there. How to get registered for the guild, all that. Tons of stuff. I mean, dude, you can spend an hour just going through all this. But 24 hours, 7 days a week access to some of the best players in the world. I mean, what more do you want? I don't know what else you could possibly want. We got probably over 150 people online right now. Crazy.
Yeah, it's been pretty consistent at floating around 100 on average.
Anytime, huh?
Yeah, I mean it's really been blowing up, especially this week.
Yeah. And it's really cool because you can go here, like you see my name, here's my name. You can click on that. Well, I can't because it's me. But let's look at Dartron. So I can just message him. Boom. I can just shoot Dartron a message. So great to be able to communicate, man. It's awesome. So you want to shoot me a message, you got an idea, you want to do a video, you want to do a blog post, something, you got an idea, whatever, you want to do graphic design for us, let me know. We are going to be rolling out merch real soon. Okay, we're going to have t-shirts, limited runs, limited quantity. We're going to do a big announcement tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow's broadcast. It is going to be crazy. Crazy. Okay, look at it right here. Boom. How do I become a member of the community? I'm brand new to Discord. Okay, watch this.
Here we go.
Check. Sometimes I don't like typing, guys, so check announcements. Boom. Follow the info there. There you go. Bam. Brand new guy. Just joined. Cool. All right. Yeah, look at all these. So these are all people that just joined recently. So 4 people just joined the last couple minutes. It's cool. Join right now. Get in there right now. Put the links. Make sure you guys are putting the links in the... Stu's already doing it. Okay. Stu's doing it. Looks like Rogue might be doing it. Put those links there. You guys can go right to that link, and it'll bring you right into Discord. You'll be connected right now. Nothing you got to do. Nothing special. Okay. Let's see. So we got through that stuff. I think we're pretty good. I think we got through all the updates. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to get through that stuff because I haven't done a live show since Monday. Okay. So also going to be coming soon. I'm going to get to put together a schedule for live shows, not only for myself but from other team members. We're going to have a schedule for you guys. We're going to get that out there. I know a lot of people have been asking for that. A lot of people have been asking for that. Yeah, there's a delay on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, it's about 30 seconds to a minute. So, but yeah, a lot of people have been asking for a schedule. I'm going to put together a schedule for me. We'll get some other people that want to do live streams or live shows. We'll get that schedule out there so everybody knows who's going to be doing what, when, where to find it at, where to watch it, so everybody can be a part of that. Okay, and all the people that can't make it to the live streams, a lot of our overseas people, I appreciate you guys watching the replays. I do, really appreciate that. Okay, I guess now, let's do a battle or something, guys. Let's get some Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes action going. Listen, since doing all this stuff, being so busy, I almost don't even get time to play the game. So I do have a full Galactic Wars I complete. We'll do that a little bit later. Right now, I just want to do any quick questions that you guys have while Stu's with us. Stu can't be with us the whole entire night, but he can be with us for a little bit longer. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask those. But right now, go ahead and pick who you guys want to fight, 1, 3, or 4. Just type in the live chat, 1, 3, or 4. 1, 3, or 4. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, guys. Takes you all of about 2 seconds to do that. We greatly appreciate that, and it will notify you when we are doing live shows. Okay, please do that. Really appreciate it. I think we're already up over 1,500 subscribes in about 2 months. It's really good. Remember the first day I did this and I had seven subscribers. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm never going to get to 500. It's going to take me a year to get to 500. Look at that. 2 months in, we're already over 1,500. Pretty cool. All right, looks like a lot of people want to do number 1. I like number 1 too.
Yeah, they want to see that almost Rebel team.
Yeah, we fought them yesterday. Now they did switch out. Who did they take out then? Because this guy had in his same team. I think did he have Leia? He had another Rebel in there. Luke, I think, maybe. Luke? I don't know. Is Luke a Rebel? Luke's a Rebel, right?
Yeah, he just wants the tankiness of Phasma and those crits.
Yeah. So we fought this guy on Monday, but we'll fight him again. We didn't have any trouble with him on that comp. We'll see if Phasma helps him any.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how Phasma's going to work, especially with Biggs and his assist and with Hoth Rebel Scout speed with that Akbar lead. Kind of interested to see how this is all going to play out.
Yeah, what I do when I see Stormtrooper Han, I just go right for him. I don't even waste any time with anybody else. I just get him out of there. He's pretty low health. Now this might change,
especially with that turn meter manipulation.
Yeah, and he might see a big improvement once he hits Gear 11 because he's one of the few characters that can get up to gear 11. But
and that's the gold tier, right?
I think it is. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the gold tier.
That's cool. Yeah. So Han, and I think there's about 10 characters that can get up to gear 11 at the level 80 update. So we'll see. I don't really think Akbar is going to be too much trouble for us. I don't really have anybody that puts negative effects. So I'm just going to roll on Hoth Rebel Scout. Just get him out of there. And we'll go ahead and buff everybody up. Might as well. And we'll see what Ray does. Boom. Pretty good damage still on Ray.
Yeah, Ray still wrecks.
Yeah, people were asking who they're getting these Omega ability mats. Like, who should I put him in? I'm holding off on all my Omega ability mats. I'm not putting them in on anybody right now. I just want to wait. I want to see it. We're in the pre-meta again. I'll say it again. We're in the pre-meta. Everybody thinks Royal Guard's all crazy. Well, we're not even at the meta yet. Okay, nobody's got to 80. Nobody's max geared. Nobody's max leveled yet. So we don't know. It's all just pre-meta right now. But I'm just putting mine in Ray. I think it's safe to put your Omega ability mats in Ray. I think that's definitely a safe choice. So other than that, I would say hold off. From my personal opinion. I'm going to hold off. I'm not going to do anything. I think, let's just see how much damage we do to Akbar here. Bam. Took his shield away, but not as much as I thought we were going to do. We'll go ahead and bust this up on Biggs. Go back to Phasma. Royal Guard kicked in now because they were hitting on Ray. Okay, they don't have any buffs, so we'll just do Yoda's normal. And gave him turn meter, but not a big deal. And now we'll go with Akbar. Should be done right here. Cool. All right, so that's the Rebel team. Qui-Gon Jinn's basic. That's pretty close. I think. I could say you could flip a coin and decide if you want to put in Qui-Gon Jinn's basic. Let me look. Let me look real quick. I think I got quite a bit of Omega mats right now. I got 22 Omega mats, and I've already put 5 into Ray. So, I could do it in Qui-Gon Jinn. They did fix him, because remember, Stu, it was giving 30% turn meter to the enemy instead of inflicting.
Right, instead of taking it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So they did fix that. So, you could do it. I do like Qui-Gon. I think Qui-Gon's still going to be good, even at 80.
Yep.
That might be one, but man, I'm not really having any trouble right now in Arena, as you can see. Arena, is pretty fair right now. Everybody's right around, 75, 76. I think I'm only the only 77 right now. I think. Let's just take a look. At least in the top 10 or 20. It's weird. There's some guys that are high level that are way down. Go ahead, bro. What's up?
I'm seeing David Mainwaring just said that he upgraded Five's basic ability with Omega Mat, so he can now do the double tap for anybody that's suffering from speed down. That is fantastic. That's right up there with the Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, I would say that's right up there with Ray.
And Ray, but I personally I'm still going to hold off on using any Omega Mats for a little while longer. But that is sweet. Because now he's going to counter. Now he's double tapping. Now he's also got the assist, and he's super tanky. I can't wait to finish 5s.
Yeah,
cannot wait.
If you have a 5s and he's geared up and he's ready to go, he's arena ready. Yeah, I would do 5s. 5s I would do. 5s is tough, man. 5s is tough. Now my 5s, where is that little dude?
Let's see. I got him at gear 8.
There's Rex.
There's 5 for him.
Yeah, I got 5s. I got 280, 84 shards at 30. I need 280 to 7-star him. He's only at 3 stars right now. But yeah, I could bring him up pretty quick. I kind of want to, but I also, I don't really want to, I'd be down to no resources again. Stu made me put all these resources in these Ewoks for this Ewok challenge. So that really hurt me. That brought me down quite a bit. But Ewok Elder, man, even at level 61, 6 stars, almost 7, he's still pretty good in Galactic War for his first 6 nodes, man. He can work.
Yeah, Ewok Elder's good. Ewok Scouts, can't sleep on Ewok Scout at all. He does a lot of damage.
No, I'm
Sifty King is
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Sifty King is asking, is GS still good? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, GS. Okay, listen, guys. Okay, listen. We had all. I love every single guest that come on here. Literally, they're like bros to me. They're like my brothers. Okay, I love them all. Okay, but every one of them came on here and told you all these different people that they thought were going to be good. I told you Qui-Gon Jinn, Yoda, GS. I told you this 2 weeks ago. All those characters are still going to be... I said, don't buy into the speed hype. Don't buy into the speed hype. Don't go build the Darth Maul, Savage Opress. You know how many times I had to hear about Savage Opress for the last 3 weeks, too? How many times I heard about that guy? I mean,
A lot.
over
And I know
200.
that I was on the Savage train, but I am no longer farming Savage. I have stopped, and now I'm going for Stormtrooper Han.
Yeah, I mean, I told you guys who to focus on a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, however long it was. Go back and look at the live streams. They're there. It's all there. Everything I say is publicly documented. You can go back and look at it. I said Royal Guard. I said Rey. I said GS. I said Qui-Gon. Okay? I said Lumi might be making a comeback. Healers might be making a comeback in the arena. Lumi can work in the arena when paired with some tanks. We talked about fives. Quite a bit. And that wasn't one of my personal picks. I just told you guys he was one I was looking out for. I thought he might be good. I couldn't guarantee it, but I thought he might. But I guaranteed you, GS, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Yoda were all going to be viable. And they're easy as easy can be to gear at level 80. I mean, you can gear those guys up, and day one they can be ready to rock in your arena, and you're kicking butt. So remember that. Is Ventress good for arena? I'm not a personal fan of Ventress, but I'll tell you what. Josh, go to lordskunk.com and read El Guapo, right? Did the guy for Night Sisters. Wasn't it El Guapo?
Yes.
Yeah. El Guapo did a guy for Night Sisters. If you are interested in Night Sisters, you have to check that article out. Because I was totally 100% completely out on Night Sisters. But that dude broke it down, and he did a great job. He actually makes it look like a fun team to play. So go check that out. If you're interested in Ventress or you're fans of the Night Sisters, I think they're from the animated show, right? Right? Animated movie or something? Animated series? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're interested in those, go check those out. It's a really cool guide. And let's get that. So now I'm going to buy these for DACA, and I'll be able to 6-star DACA. I decided I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to still try to save some of these in case they release somebody good in Cantina with this update. I don't think they will, but you never know. So, but DACA will be 6 stars. I think I might as well 7-star. It's just nice having those healers in Galactic Wars. I hope EA said something they were going to do something about Galactic Wars. I hope they do. Okay, guys, and I'm not saying I want stuff easy. I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you, man, with all this stuff going on, with these events, with the challenges, with the guilds, with this light side, dark side, Cantina, dude, I don't want to spend an hour on Galactic Wars, man. Okay, it's not even fun for me anymore. I'm not even enjoying Look at my Galactic Wars, dude. Okay, I am still not even completed with yesterday's Galactic Wars. So I have 2 more battles to do on Galactic Wars, and then I have to restart a whole nother Galactic Wars. It's just not fun. Okay, I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I don't want to sit there and spend an hour and a half on Galactic Wars, okay? And I don't care if you say your Galactic Wars, you can get through it and you like it and all that. That's fine, okay? But the majority of people, that's why they play the game. Galactic Wars is the biggest part of the game. And a lot of people, maybe there's a lot of people that are more casual than you. Dude, there's 10 million people that play the game, okay? There's 10 million people that play the game. Not everybody has an hour and a half, to be able to get through Galactic Wars, or reset the Galactic Wars and switch teams around and move this around, move that around. Dude, just fix Galactic Wars. Just make it faster, because I'm not saying it because I want everything to be easy. I'm saying it because we're going to have guild raids now. We're going to have guild coordination. We're going to have a lot of stuff going on, man. I don't have time to jack around and be 2 days behind in Galactic Wars, okay? Make it to where we can get through it quickly and it's still fun. That's what I want them to do. That needs to be done. That needs to be done for the majority of the player base, okay? And I know they can see it. I know they're losing people because of that, because that's what a lot of people play. I mean, did you enjoy Galactic Wars, didn't you, Stu?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, now it just feels like a chore.
Exactly.
Yeah, it feels like a job.
And to build onto that point real quick, a lot of people have been asking me over the last couple of days since we sent out that application that Grande Patron made, is can I do an application for both my main account and my alt account? And what I've been asking them is, do you want to have both of your accounts in guilds? Like, seriously, take a minute and think about all the time you're going to need, and Skunk just laid it out, just for one account. Everything he's talking about is just for one account. I mean, do you really want to have 2 accounts and be in 2 guilds? Do you really have that time? So, I mean, it's just something to think about, just something to go over, and it is going to be time consuming. So, before you send in 2 applications, because if you send them in, we'll find a place for you, but make sure you don't fall behind.
Yeah, well, and the other thing is that I think, like me, I think you had a second account. I dropped my second account. My second account is now done. It is lost in the ether of the galaxy, and I'm not doing anything with it. Matter of fact, let's see how far I've dropped with it.
Yeah, mine's gone.
Yeah, I'm done with it, man. I'm not doing 2 accounts. So I'm number 63 on that account. No, number 63 in Arena. So that's not actually that bad for 4 days. But yeah, so we're done. We're done with that. Now, Baldo had a great point. Now, he said, I've been autoing Galactic Wars. It takes 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, that's my point. Who wants to... I mean, Galactic Wars was the most fun part of the game. That was where you actually really played the game. Like, you can literally go in and auto every single challenge. You can go in and sim every single light side, dark side battle, Cantina. Okay, but we actually played Galactic Wars. That's where majority... I mean, that's how I started doing streams. I was like, well, I'm just going to stream my Galactic Wars. And that's how all this started. So, you know what I mean? To take that away or to make that difficult or make that whatever it is right now, I just don't like it. Make it playable and make it playable relatively quick. You know, I want to be able to play through. I could play through it in 20 minutes. You know, 20 to 30 minutes is fine if I could play through it. I don't want to have to auto it. Because, yeah, I started doing that too. I auto the first 6 battles and then, you know, then I go into the, you know, whatever. But that's not fun, dude. Okay, so basically what? I just play this game and I invest in this game. I invest time and money in this game just so I can auto everything? No. That's stupid. That's dumb. No, that doesn't make any sense. So. Yeah,
and it was fine when before, you know, if I'm working or something like that and I get a quick break or something, I can sit there and I can hammer out a battle, you know, do something like that, have fun. But now I can't even do it anymore because you got to grind and grind and grind just to take out some of these people. And if there's an old DACA in a Galactic War team, forget about it. It's like I'll just have to wait until later.
Yeah, quick tip, if there is an old DACA, what I've been doing is I don't target old DACA first. I'm going to target whoever I want. I'm going to kill him and let old DACA heal. If she brings him back, I'll reset it and kill old DACA. But if she doesn't, when she heals and doesn't bring him back, I just continue on with the battle. So that's something to keep in mind, too. Yeah, Baldo said, yeah, I know, but it takes a long time to play it real time. That's my point. Yeah, it takes too long to play it real time. It's annoying. Get it back. Make it fun, man. I mean, I want that. I want to be able to have fun in Galactic Wars. I want to be able to have fun with the guilds. I don't care about autoing everything else. I can auto squad cantinas, light side. I can auto challenges. That doesn't bother me. You know, every once in a while, throw us a nice challenge, kind of like the Yoda, where we get a little challenge or an event. You know, we get some challenge there. But come on, man. We got to get Galactic Wars back in line. This is crazy. You know, I know people are getting frustrated with the game because of that. Because that's what they enjoy doing. You know, people tell me that. So, yeah, look at this guy, Sifty King. I skip Galactic Wars for now. That's how you make all your money and get all your resources. That's crazy.
I know, and a lot of people are saying that it's the protection that ruined it.
Yeah,
and 2 fixes that are commonly thrown out there is just get rid of protection altogether in Galactic Wars, or make it that protection resets itself, whether you lose it or not.
Yeah, but I don't even want that because it just makes it basically doubles Galactic Wars by doubling the health. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if they can do it, just wipe out protection. I don't. You know what? I'm not even gonna tell them what to do. They know what to do. Let them figure it out. They know how to make it right. I don't need to tell them. They know what to do. They need to just make those tweaks. Now they already said that they were gonna do that. So hopefully that comes out with the update. So don't if CG if you're listening. Don't leave that out. That's one thing do not leave out. Because I'm telling you, with guilds coming and all that stuff, we don't want a nightmare Galactic Wars and trying to figure out guilds. Okay? I don't even care if you tune the level down in Galactic Wars just for at least that first couple days to give us a break. And then figure it out. I don't care. But give us a break on Galactic Wars so we can get these guilds up and running. It's going to be very difficult to get everybody in. I'm not just talking about us. I'm talking about even just the average player, the average guild. So, well, F-Dash said clearly they don't know what to do. Yeah, well, I think they do. They know what to do. They know what to do. They know. They already have a plan. I'm sure they're already working on it. I'm sure this is kind of redundant, but I just want to voice my opinion. This is sometimes where I want to voice my vent and frustration. Get my vent out. So, Speaking of that, Redemption Wings. Do you know what that? You know the name of his guild, his little guild, DVD or whatever. You guys can see that over in the. You know what that stands for? I asked him what that stands for. Did you hear about that, Stu?
No, what does that stand for?
Death Star Vent Designers. Death Star Vent Designers is their guild name. Nice. That's pretty
There
funny.
you go.
That's pretty funny. I like it.
That's fine. We should just name our guild the Proton Torpedoes. We're the ones that destroy you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, throw those in there. We can go over and let me know what you guys want to see. We do got hard mode dark side battles we can do. We got Cantina battles, the level 7 Cantina battles we can do. I can jack around on Guild Wars or Galactic Wars if you want. I'm gonna finish these 2 battles while we get some questions and find out what people want to do. Did you spend any time in Discord today, Stu?
No, I really wasn't able to.
Really busy.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, there's been a lot of action going on over there. Let me just take a quick peek. Let's look over there and see.
I know I popped in a couple times to check some messages and stuff, but I have been keeping my eye on the numbers of active online people, and like I said before, it's
crazy.
pretty substantial. I mean, it's blowing up.
On average, we're adding 50 to 100 people a day. It's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. I mean, if you want a resource, the ultimate resource to get ahead in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, you need to be in there. I don't care if you're free to play or pay to play. I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're already in another guild. I could care less. Get in there. And get it done. You got to be a part of that, man. You're missing out a ton if you're not. I've never had anybody join Discord and go, "Man, I really regret joining it." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get tons of comments about people. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you for having this. Thank you for letting me come to this. I get all that stuff. But I've never had anybody say, you know what? Skunk, I'm really disappointed that I joined this Discord. Nobody's ever said that to me. So let's see here. What do you want to do? Do you want to let's throw in these Jawas. Let's just throw in these Jawas as a suicide team. You guys want to check them out? They're low level, but they're still fun. Chirpa, Tebow, Scout. Oh, Elder's already dead, so I can't put Elder in. Let's just throw in Mace and Talia, I guess. I'm just kind of throwing a suicide squad. See if we can get some stuff done. All right, we seen anything in the live chat?
Baldo is asking, is there an app for Discord? Yes. There's a desktop application for your computer. There's also applications for Android and iOS devices for tablets and phones and all that. So you can be connected all the time if you wanted to.
All the information.
I would highly recommend it.
All the information is right in the description of this video. So just open up description, expand it, and all your information is in there. Everything you guys need is right there.
Scott L. made a comment, seems like we should be able to set up the guilds a day or 2 prior before it goes live, and that is what we're looking at right now. They are going to do
soft launch.
A soft launch Sunday night, but then like the guild store and shop and all that stuff won't go live until Monday night when it will become a mandatory update. So Sunday night is a soft launch.
Let me explain what that means, because people are going to be confused. They're not going to understand this. So, okay. So on Sunday, you have to manually go to Google Play or iTunes. Okay, I'm sure they'll announce on the forums what time it will be released, but I'm assuming sometime in the afternoon on Sunday. You're gonna have to go to your iTunes or Google Play store and manually update the game. Okay, if you do not do that, you will not get the update until Monday when it forces you to update. If you want the soft launch to get in early, which if you're a part of our guild, you better do it. One of our guilds, because that's why we're gonna be adding people on Sunday, getting it ready for Monday. You better go over to Google Play or iTunes and get that stuff set up and ready to go.
Someone is asking for you to show them the Cantina battles.
Okay, we'll do that after this. I'll do these last 2 battles in Galactic Wars, and we'll get into Cantina. Now, in Cantina, I'm still already knee-deep into Chirpa, so I'm not going to switch to Imagundi or Anakin yet. But I'm probably going to switch to Imagundi after I get Chirpa. I think my Chirpa could be, I don't know. I don't remember what he's going to be. But something like 5 or 6 stars or something he is right now. So we'll see. Okay, now something too with Yoda. Okay, I don't know what it is, but the AI right now, when Yoda has foresight, it does target him. That's why I'm definitely using Yoda right now in Arena and Galactic War. Because for some reason, the AI wants to target him when he has foresight, which is great, because that means 0 damage to your team. I don't need to heal right now. Let's get rid of Hoth Rebel Scout. I've already broke through the protection on Poggle, so we'll get to him in a minute.
They should include a defense/guard button in battles that lowers damage or something on a character's turn. I
don't want
hate
any
when
more
I'm
stats.
forced to attack a Dooku or Kylo with a low health tune.
Oh, like a skip a turn? Like a skip a turn thing? Yeah, a lot of games have that.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, a lot of games have that where you can use an attack or you can skip a turn. But that's part of that. That's part of that character, man. That's part of that character. That's what kind of makes him good. Is that you have to attack him. I've been thinking about that. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I haven't thought about it, because there's a lot of games that do it, especially games like this that are strategy games, turn-based strategy games. But man, I think it would take away some. It would take away a little bit from your Dooku's and your fives and stuff. Because yeah, fives can straight up wreck you, dude. If you could just skip all your low people, or skip like your Barris, who doesn't do a lot of damage on fives, and just only attack with like GS and Ray and stuff like that, it might be too OP.
Oh, Duncan, be quiet.
Duncan, what are you talking about? You love to sit in there and creep on my voice chat.
Yeah, you're in there all the time. Quit playing.
Well, he might be disappointed that he joined it because he can't get anything else done in his life. It's tough, man. Takes a lot. You can get caught up in there, man. You get caught up in that Discord, man, and just get chatting with everybody. And next thing you know, you're like, oh man, wait a minute.
James is asking, should I level up Dooku when I get him, aka today or tomorrow? Well, when you mean get him as in unlocking him, I believe he's unlocked as a 3-star. Don't invest a whole heck of a lot of resources into a 3-star character. You'd obviously continue to work on him and get him up. I'm also not too sure of how good of a character Dooku is nowadays.
I'm gonna put in Grievous for these guys in the suicide.
Nice. What do you have him at? 4-star still?
Jakeless VG said anyone in Team Skunk play Clash Royale. There's a Clash Royale channel that some of the people put up because they do. He's at 4 stars, yeah. Purple Geared level 60. There are some people in Discord that do talk or do play Clash Royale. There's a channel for that. I know a lot of people are interested in that game, so there is a channel for you guys to talk about that. Let's try Dooku, I think. What do you think? We're gonna just try to bust him out. See if we can hit. We're gonna hit him with Ray's big ability. Oh, dodged, of course. Why wouldn't he dodge?
Yep.
I guess this is a Suicide Squad. It's okay. Oh, speaking of that, speaking of movies, okay, Suicide Squad, because I saw that poster today. I went to the movies today. I took my daughter to see Jungle Book. That was a really good movie, man. Really good.
That live action one?
Yep, from Jon Favreau. You know, Favreau, the one who did Iron Man.
Yeah.
Iron Man 1, yeah. It was really good. Really good movie. If you got kids, for sure, take them. If you guys watched the animated movie when you were a kid, it's really close to that. It's pretty cool how they did it with all the real animals, and I'm sure they were CG or whatever, but it was pretty cool. So definitely recommend that one. If you don't have kids, I think it could be a good date movie too. Because
take the wife to see that because she's big and she is a Disney freak. So I may take her to see that.
Well, I'm sure both of you watched most everybody watched the animated movie when they were younger, so it's really cool.
Oh yeah, of course.
To see it now, and oh my goodness, she brought Dooku back, really. Let's see if we can kill this. Let's just get him out of there. Our main team can finish this easy if we can just kill Dooku. to kill Rogar. So it's just up to old Ben to kill Dooku. I don't know if he can do it. Nope, he's dead. All right, that's all right.
Chris S is saying at Sith Lord Stew, it had Bill Murray in it. Of course, it was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't he play Baloo?
Yep.
Baloo the bear? Yeah.
Yep.
Love Bill Murray. Oh, Chris Lipper is going to see that in about an hour.
Yeah,
all right.
It's a good movie, man. You'll like it. It's really good.
I've heard things about Tusken Raider, or I've heard good things about Tusken Raider from Yoda. Tomatron, I'm assuming you mean Yo-Yo Yoda. And yeah, he is big on Tusken Raider. I was chatting with him a few days ago, earlier in the week, about some characters and stuff, and I believe he declared Tusken Raider the new GS. Yo-Yo Yoda seems to be on the GS hate train. I mean, not the hate train, but the mediocre train. But yeah, Tusken Raider's good. I have actually faced a couple of Gear 9 Tusken Raiders. Ton of damage and very, very tanky. So
yeah,
pair Tusken Raider with Yo-Yo Yoda. There you go. You'll win every time.
Nice. We also, one thing to keep in mind too, on the channel, on the Discord channel, or on the Discord server, there's a specific channel now for top 10 characters. So we're going to do a top 10 characters every week, okay, kind of like fantasy football style, letting you know the top 10 based on the community. We're going to give you a couple up-and-coming people that we think might be good to keep an eye out for. And we'll release those to you guys. And then as that changes, the next week, we'll tell you who's up, who's down, and why. Try to, anyways. Our best evaluation that we can give you. And I think that'll help. I think that'll help people. So that's something we're going to start doing. There is a channel on the Discord server that says top 10 characters, and you can discuss that, and you can see what other people are saying, and you can add your input on that. Appreciate that. I want the more community members involved, the better. We can get that going and get that information out on the shows. So I appreciate everybody that does that. And then
Chris S is asking. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Chris S is asking you, trying to figure out what is your soundtrack for the streams. The first track is great to get pumped up to.
Oh, speaking of that, great point. Let's see. Tell me the volume level, guys. I can turn it up or down. Let me know. Still, you won't be able to hear it. Okay,
nope.
So we did get through the last battle. Galactic Wars. What did we get? We got a Poggle. I got a Vader shard in here a couple days in a row.
Really?
Yeah, in the Galactic War.
Nice.
Let's reset that. I actually got a couple Vader shards in a row in the shard shop too.
Yeah, I had Vader in my shard shop too today.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and also an update on Vader. The people that got banned, or not banned, but the people that got suspended are back. They're back now. So all the suspended people are back in action. I'll save that for tomorrow. We'll kind of go through more of that tomorrow. It's kind of a weird deal. I don't know. We'll see how it all plays out. I mean, I don't know if I haven't seen any on my server yet. So we'll see. We'll see.
F Dash is asking
Why is the TIE Fighter guy saying he wishes you could send screenshots on YouTube? You can do all that in Discord. What do you mean? We already gave you a platform for that.
I think he's trying to help out Baldo.
Yeah, get Baldo over in Discord.
Getting into Discord. Yeah, I think he's having some problems.
Yeah. All right. I see. Okay, here's two-thumbed Bob Kelsos. Here's his roster. Here's his current roster that's dominating PvP. Lord Skunk Leader, Yo-Yo Yoda, Jedi Master Elon, Gorilla, and EA Jesse. Who should he take out? I don't think you can go wrong with that team, brother. I think you're good to go with that team. I don't think anybody could beat you with that one. That's pretty good. I guess if we had to bust on my boy Gorilla, you might have to take him out because he's been MIA. I ain't seen him doing much. He came to our mega event, but I haven't seen much from him. So I guess maybe you could replace Gorilla with Sith Lord Stew. What do you think?
There you go.
There you go.
Perfect.
There you go. So we're calling you out, Gorilla. You better get your butt back being active in the Discord.
Brent Hightower is asking, is there any way to listen to the live stream in Discord? No. Nope. Skunk and I have our own little channel in Discord where we stream from. We don't want people jumping in and out at random and all that stuff.
Yeah, and well, the other thing too, if anybody knows how to do podcasts, I know the Ritual Gaming guys know how to do it. I already read a bunch of the stuff. I did that. I just got a lot going on, man. If somebody wants to be in charge of taking these and ripping the audio and putting it as a podcast so we can put it up on iTunes or whatever, I greatly appreciate that. If you know how to do that or you're interested in doing that, hit me up. Hit me up. Immediately hit me up. I need you. Need your help. Need your help.
Baldo talked to Gorilla yesterday. Yeah, I mean, it is good to have Gorilla back. He is a cool guy to talk to. I saw that he put up another video.
Oh, he did?
Supreme,
okay.
Yeah, with Supreme, with another guy who's pretty heavy, has a pretty heavy presence in our Discord. Supreme Leader Skeeth, or Supreme Cereal Skeeth. It's a name I gave him because he always likes to eat cereal in the morning and munch with his mic on.
Nice.
At Lord Skunk, when are y'all's live stream in Discord?
Right now.
Right now we the audio that you're hearing right now, we have a special channel in the Discord app that we talk to, that we control, that we can pull people in and out of if we want to take callers. You cannot listen to our feed though from Discord. You still have to do it from YouTube. Everything, all the sound and everything still goes through YouTube.
Yeah. The other thing or another question in there that we got, Jon Snow said that I played Cantina 6G. Yeah, I did, or I have a long time ago. But we can do it again if you want to see it. If for some reason you're having trouble with it, we can do it. And then I'll get into the new Cantina battles for you guys while we chat. Let's see here. Let's throw in this 76 old DACA. What am I even running here? Oh, I'm running Jet. I guess we could do this level 78 Gen Appa's Barris. I guess we'll do that. And we'll roll through this one.
All right, later, Clown Rider. Always a pleasure.
But yeah, tomorrow we will have some more guests on. Our normal guests will be here. I think, Stu, you're good to go for tomorrow, right? Can't miss a Friday.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay. Riemann, we'll probably have Riemann on here. We'll probably have Grand Patron will be here. We'll have quite a few guests on tomorrow, so we'll be able to get through that. Got some good stuff to go over tomorrow. Tomorrow will be big. Make sure you guys are sharing this with your friends. Share us on social media. I'll put up a flyer in the morning so you guys can share it. So make sure, if you haven't done so, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Then you can get updates right in your news feed. So you'll see when we post new stuff, on lordskunk.com, or we're doing something on the channel. You guys will be updated and you'll know right away that we're doing what we need to do. Also, same thing. I mean, be in Discord as well, because you would do alerts out in there, there as well. So. James said he knows how to add it on the podcast. You just copy the link and add it. Yeah. Well, I think you got to pull. Then you got to turn it into an audio file. I don't think you can just use the. Can you just do the MP4 or whatever? Can you just use the MP4? We can just use the MP4. I'll do that. Yeah, that's great. Let me know. Let me know how it works. You can just pull that. I mean, it could be in the video format, and it could be a podcast in the video format. Let me know. That's really cool.
Scopes of Exile is saying, ever since the nerf, I don't know what characters are good. Yeah, and as we continue to say, we are in the pre-meta. We're still figuring everything out. We're starting to see a lot of characters being used. People are still trying to figure out what is good. But what is still working is GS, Qui-Gon Jinn, Yoda. Some of the characters that were working before, but we are seeing some rising stars. Stormtrooper Han, Old DACA, Fives is huge right now. I'm seeing a lot more Rebel teams for some reason. The droid teams. People are loving their droid teams. Especially now that they have the protection on there, so they last longer. And even, see, with the droid teams, lasting 1 or 2, possibly 3 turns more can be very, very deadly. You know, if RNG doesn't go your way, a droid team can very well wreck you, and wreck you very fast. Waldo is saying FOTP and Anakin are god-awful. I'm furious. Yeah, although some people are saying that Anakin could get good at higher levels and at higher gear levels. I'm not too sure. I do have Anakin, but I just haven't really invested a lot into him at all. Yeah, I got him at 4 stars. What is that, gear? Yeah, I haven't really done anything with Anakin.
Bernie Kai said, why does no one use Author Rebel Scout? I have Author Rebel Scout on my team. Author Rebel Scout kind of falls into that Leia, Rey, GS kind of role. And between Leia, Rey, and GS, I would put Author Rebel Scout as probably like around that fourth spot. You know, so I would prefer to run, like here example, I'm running GS and Rey. I mean, they're higher level too, for my personal account. But you know, he can be in there. So if you don't have a Rey yet, or you don't have a Leia, you know, you could definitely, you know, use Hoth Rebel Scout for sure. I mean, especially when that special procs and he crits and he can use his basic right after he goes immediately again. It's pretty nice. I use him a lot in Galactic War. So far so good on this. This is the Cantina, the first battle of level 7. Right, we're in level 7, I think. So the new one. What level are you now, Stu?
75. Approaching 76.
Cool. Okay, so we're gonna kill Mace. I think we're good to go. Mace is gonna be dead here. And that first battle's down. 3-starred, that's good.
About droid teams, this is from Ryan Clemmen. About droid teams, I have been working on building mine for weeks. I am using HK-47 lead, IG-88, IG-86, Poe, and Poggle. Should I add GS and remove someone?
If Poe's working for you, I keep him because Poe's really nice because Poe usually, for the most part, will go first. You know, he'll taunt and expose, and then 88 and HK can throw out the AoE. I mean, it's pretty nice. You know, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
So,
if he can expose 3 or more people, which a lot of times he will. I mean, his expose mechanic in his taunt feature works really well compared to other people that have an expose mechanic. Like, boom, Mace. oh, that Mace Windu character.
Yeah.
But if he can hit that, he can expose, and then and he does his AoE attack. IG-88 does. A lot of times he crits on that, and a crit on an exposed character does a ton of damage. What do you want me to find?
Can you find Ryan Kleeman? He said any input on my previous question. I don't know what his previous question was.
That was about the droid one.
Okay.
He must have posted that while I was...
Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay.
Reading it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like droids, man, especially with Jawa Engineer coming, man. I mean, that's going to be stupid, dude. That's going to be crazy stupid. So, and somebody was saying, somebody asked me a question. I don't think we addressed it. I saw it in the live stream, and we were talking about something else. Somebody said, do you think they should release 2 more Tusken? No, I don't think they need to release 2 more Tusken. Here's why. I think for that 4th and 5th spot, 4th spot now can definitely be Gamorrean Guard. So if you haven't seen Gamorrean Guard and what his, we talked about it in depth on the live stream from Monday. And also... there's some information on lordskunk.com on Gamorrean Guard you can check out. That guy's going to be stupid dumb with Tusken Shaman. Now, that 5th spot, you could do it. I think if you gear him up, he's got similar health as a 7-star old Ben. You could put in a Vader. Even if you got him at 5 stars or whatever, you gear him up. I think you could do it with Vader. Vader, the Tuskens, and Gamorrean Guard. Wow. That's a pretty brutal looking team right now. But if not, if you don't want to put Vader in, you can always put Royal Guard. You know, there's a lot of options you can do. But yeah, yeah, the 3 Tuscans, Gamorrean Guard. Yeah, it's going to be pretty dirty. It's pretty dirty right there. There's another one we just autoed and got through it. What's Gamorrean Guard? Gamorrean Guard.
T'Seen!
Yeah, T'Seen. Come on, man. You're busting yourself out. You shouldn't be checking LordSkunk.com daily, bro. Come on, what's wrong with you? No, he didn't come out. He's coming out in the guild shipments. So he'll be first time will be available is Monday. So make sure you go check out his info on LordSkunk.com. Get on that, guys. All right, we're on to our 3rd battle in the level 7 Cantina. So far, so good. We're making it through these on auto. Hypnotic Talent. Skunk, I've been getting input from many others, and I'd like to know your opinion. Who would you use as a 5th on an Ewok team? There's a lot of options on a lot of good options on an Ewok team. Royal Guard obviously is strong anywhere. Stormtrooper Han because of the turn meter, but I still think he's pretty soft right now. Maybe at gear 11 he might be better. DACA could work. It depends on what you're trying to do. I think DACA in Galactic Wars with the all Ewok team would be really good. You could put in Ray goes anywhere, GS can go anywhere, Yoda and them is funny, dude. If you haven't seen that video, you got to go back a ways on LordSkunk.com. But there's a video somebody made, and I shared it on LordSkunk.com. It's Yoda in a full Ewok team, man. It's pretty funny, pretty cool. So,
Old Pro is asking at Lord Skunk, who in the community has any experience with Tusken Shaman? My Shaman is just a 3-star, and wondering if he can be used anywhere at 3-star. I know that a regular in the Discord by the name of Ewokin has a maxed out Tusken Shaman. So I know you're in the Discord too, so you can get with him, send him a message.
Oh shoot!
And actually,
I'm glad that you said
he
that.
shares out his full Shaman. So yeah, check on that.
Yeah, you need to talk about the ally code too. Today's Thursday, so we're giving out that ally code where you can have access to the Tusken Shaman, 7-star General Grievous, all that good stuff. So you need to talk about that. Make sure people get over to LordSkunk.com and get that done. We'll do that in about 20 minutes. We'll do it right before Stu has to leave.
Excellent.
Yeah, we'll do that. We announce 2 winners every Thursday on our live stream. So we've been doing so much today. We've been talking about so much. I forgot to mention that. It's on my list. One of the first things to talk about. So if you haven't done so, go to LordSkunk.com or go to the description of this video and click on 7-star General Grievous. If it's at LordSkunk.com, it's up at the top nav. If it's in the description of the video, it's scroll down a little bit, you'll see it. 7-star General Grievous, whatever. Click on that, get entered for that. We're going to draw 2 people that'll have access to that. Vim gives that away. Now, Vim he showed me Tusken Shaman, full Tusken team, so all 3 of them, Vader and Old Ben as lead. Man, that was really sick, man. That was a sick team, dude. Especially if they fix Old Ben in this next update, which I think they will. So, Old Ben lead, the three Tuskens, and Vader. Now his Vader is 5-star or whatever and fully geared, and it has similar health as Old Ben as 7-star. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. George asked about the allies. Go to LordSkunk.com and click on Reddit. I posted a whole guide, a link to a guy. I think it was Trademark that did it. He's from Team Instinct. I linked in our subreddit a guide to all the allies. You guys need to read that. If you don't know how allies work, you need to read that so you learn about them, because allies are very important, especially trying to get through these battles. It's very important to know how allies work. So go to that guide and watch. I think he even does a video on there. It's really cool. But if you go to LordSkunk.com, go to the subreddit, go to our subreddit, our Reddit, click the Reddit link, and then there's Joseph Hale. Let's take his DACA. He's in the chat. Go to that subreddit, and there's a whole link to the guide that he posts. And while you're there, make sure you subscribe to that Reddit. So far, so good on these Cantina battles. I haven't had any trouble. I've just been autoing them. So, we'll see.
And right now, whoever asked you to do the Cantina battles is sitting there just fuming like, ugh, wish I could do that. But you can get there.
Yeah. The Wonder Llama said, can I use curse words in this chat? No. Everything that we do in our community, whether it's on any of our forums, web pages, in our Discord chat, or our live chat, is PG. You will be instantly removed, banned, removed from the community. We have 0 tolerance for it. We have guests and members from all ages, from all over the country. So we keep that PG. So believe me, we're all adults. We've all have used curse words before, but we don't use that, anything like that, any type of media or anything like that in what we do in this community. So if you have a potty mouth or whatever you want to call it, then this might not be the spot for you. And we're running into our first bit of trouble. I'm blaming it on Joseph Hale's old DACA. So Joseph Hale, this is your fault. I'm not able to auto this. So thank you.
You're watching the Dude Perfect show right now, James. Come on, man.
KD Fan has a great question. So when you said earlier that suspended people are coming back, does that mean they also got to keep their 7-star Vader? No, the people that had the 7-star Vaders, as far as I know, are banned. So they are done. The people that did it, they did some type of search. Okay, so Capital Games, I told you guys this when all this happened. I told you this is how they're going to do it. And this is exactly how they did it. Okay, they did a search to see how many people, I said they were going to search by how many people have the Vader shards or the Vader, they did it a little different. They just looked to see how many people, accepted the achievements. So if you accepted it more than, I don't know what their criteria was, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, whatever. If you accepted it more than a certain number of times, you were banned. If you accepted it within a certain window, now I think it happened to Stu, so he only did it once and contacted them right away. So he didn't get suspended at all. But the people that probably used it, I'd say maybe 2, 3, 4 times, maybe to 5 times, somewhere in that window, those people were suspended for a week. Now, they do still keep their Vader. They do still keep all the rewards they got, which kind of perturbs me a little bit. I'm glad, I don't want to see anybody lose their accounts, but, some of these people, are real close to a 6-star Vader when we know other people like Yo-Yo Yoda, who naturally, got their achievements and stuff, they're going to be farther ahead than him. So we'll see. We'll see how it all pans out. I'm still getting more time. Maybe I'll comment more on it tomorrow. But that's what it is for right now. So, okay, and it looks like we're done for right now in Cantina. So how far did we get and how many stars did we get? Okay, so, wow, we did 3-star everything. Okay, so we did 3-star. I don't know how we 3-starred that one battle when we lost somebody, but we did. So let's see. We can do Tusken Raider. We can do Snowtrooper. We can do Royal Guard. So Royal Guard is at 7C. And then nobody is at 7D. So we're not to Imagundi or Anakin yet. So they must be a little bit farther down the line. But cool. So we made it through that. Any questions or anything, Stu?
I'm just reading something that Grand Patron just sent me. And they're real quick.
I'm going to try these dark side hard. Let's just see how far we can get through with these. Try it. Just do an auto.
Jon Snow said, so Cantina 6G is huge since you can finally easily farm Dooku. Yeah, it is nice because obviously you can get more shards. But it is Dooku, so the shard drop is not like what it is for GS. Like if you're thinking that you're going to be getting, 50% drop rates for Dooku, it's not going to happen. But yeah, it's definitely better than the hard notes. A lot better. Old Pro, congratulations on hitting 76. So slow. I want 77 so I can farm RG to 7-star. The wait is killing me. Yeah, I know. It's killing a lot of people, man. That is definitely for true.
So hopefully DACA can res Royal Guard back. That's the one thing about Royal Guard, man. In putting Royal Guard in your dark side battles, especially the hard ones, can sometimes almost become a liability because you kind of want the enemy to, because they'll kind of randomly spread out the damage. But when they just focus it all on Royal Guard, man, it can be really tough. Let's res him and see if we can bring him back. No. Okay. So we're going to need to auto this. And then hopefully Daka will get through some turns and be able to res again. I don't know, though. We're getting through Luke pretty good. Burning through Luke. Wow. Okay. So, I don't know if we're going to be able to bring Royal Guard back. Oh, well. Tassine said, Skunk Stew, should I change my routine? I do 300 Cantina and 200 regular. 300 Cantina and 200 regular. I don't know what he mean. What does he mean?
He does the 100 refresh and the 200 refresh in Cantina. And then he does the 250s and one of the 100s.
Oh yeah, that's
energy refresh.
Yeah, that's what I did for when I was doing my free-to-play Droid account. That's about what I would do. I didn't. So sometimes, depending on where I fell in arena, I would only do one Cantina refresh, and I would try to get a little bit more light side, dark side, just depending on what I need. But yeah, doable. You can definitely do it for sure. Oh shoot! Should have checked to see if Doc had a heal up, but oh well. Let's just get through these. I don't really need them because I don't need Barris, and I would never do gear on hard notes anyways. So I don't really care. I just want to get through them, I guess. Oh, should we use Remon's 7-star Darth Maul? Let's do it.
Oh, he's sharing his Darth Maul now? Nice. Absolutely. Take him for a stroll.
I wonder if I should change leadership from. Nah, let's just leave it Dooku. I was gonna say maybe Phasma, but let's roll a Dooku for now.
And Yo-Yo Yoda does love running Darth Maul as the 5th character in an Ewok team. Does make for an interesting team comp there, but it does really well.
I'm sorry, what was the question? What did you say?
Well, I know somebody asked about Ewoks, like who to run as the 5th member of your Ewok team, and that reminded me that Yo-Yo Yoda actually runs Darth Maul as the 5th member.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because he gets real powerful as you kill people.
When is 5s worth using? Does he have to be 7-star, or is gears more important?
I would.
That's actually a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question. I would say it's based on your server, man. You know.
It's based on your server, but it's 2 different bags when it comes to somebody like 5s. I actually have him at 5 stars right now. I'm not running him in arena. I don't think he's ready yet, only because his damage output is not that great at 5 stars. But at 5 stars in Gear 8, he has a ton of health and protection on there for a 5-star character. So I wouldn't run him out there just because his damage output is still so low. I know he does take a lot of turns, but he's only doing about 1,200 damage right now. So I would wait until you got him a little higher. I don't know what he's at now for you, but just wait on that a little bit. Tassine saying that he hasn't seen any Darth Mauls popping up in his arena yet. I know, I haven't seen him either. I'm kind of surprised. But I think that's also because that people really aren't running Jedi teams. You know, we thought that we would be seeing the I'm a Gun D leads and all of that stuff. We're just not seeing them. And Darth Maul is really, I mean, his niche is like the other Siths. He's really only good against Jedis.
Oh, cool. We get another Ewok Elder. Another Ewok Elder node. Question there. I want to answer that question. Where's it at? Sean, I think. Sean Feeks, read that question, because that's a good question.
At Skunk, when I hit 77, who do I go for first? I'm a Gun D because I have very good Jedis. That's what he meant to type. Yeah, I have very good Jedis, or RG because he has a great tank. That is a good question.
RG for sure.
Yep.
I'm a Gundy's an up and comer. We think he might be good. We're gonna have to kind of see more at 80. But out of those two, Royal Guard is beast mode, dude. Royal Guard, people hate him like they hated Dooku a week ago. You know what I mean? So get Royal Guard. Royal Guard will even himself out as we get past the pre-meta and start moving towards the meta. I think he'll still be the number 1 tank, and I think by rights he should be. He's got a great kit. Now Gamorrean Guard might move into that position. Just keep in mind that. Gamorrean Guard might take over as number 1 tank. But for right now, I think Royal Guard will kind of even himself out. There's a lot of Royal Guard hate on the forums right now. I think people are kind of silly about it. I mean, that taunt can be removed by Mace Windu, Tebow, Qui-Gon Jinn. There's a lot of characters that can remove the taunt. So, I just don't think maybe they don't know how to play against Royal Guard. But yeah, definitely get Royal Guard, especially as more people can get him in the Cantina, level 7 Cantina. It'll even things out. But yeah, Royal Guard, man, for sure. He's one of the best characters right now.
And another good question. Where did it go? People are live chat's blowing up now.
Live chat.
Nick Miller asked, who would you farm first, Qui-Gon Jinn or Fives? And hands down, it's Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, Qui-Gon Jinn for sure.
When we talk about Fives, his great kit and everything, and start farming him, that's with the prerequisite that you have a 7-star Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon Jinn is still one of the best characters in the game.
Well, and you probably need Qui-Gon to get Yoda. So, it's really two characters there. So,
and Qui-Gon is really useful against all these RGs that you're running into with Arena. When he starts taunting you, Qui-Gon Jinn, bam, take that taunt away and give your team offense up. It's a beautiful thing. What's up, Ewokin?
Yeah, Old Pro said, Gamorrean Guard does sound ridiculous, like super strong. Looking forward to him a lot. yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man.
Two Thumb Bob Kelso went 0 for 9 on Ray Shards today.
Oh man, yeah, it happens. But then there's other days you'll get 9. You know what I mean? Don't get discouraged on Ray. It's a grind. She's worth it. Somebody asked earlier too in a live stream. Sorry, we get a lot of questions, man. We can't answer everyone. That's what Discord's for. We can really help you in Discord. But somebody says, somebody was saying, is there going to be an easier way to farm Ray? Now they did hint that we're going to be getting some Ray shards in the Cantina not in the Cantina, in the guild shipments. So that's another important reason to get into a guild, is to have access to those, because who doesn't want Ray shards?
Our boys at Ritual Gaming is asking, how about DACA or Fives once Qui-Gon Jinn is maxed?
I would still probably say Fives. I mean, I went Fives over DACA, and it hadn't been the end of the world. I don't think I would put DACA and Fives. I mean, this is just the way I have my team set up. I don't think I would put DACA and Fives in together. Anyways, so I would go Fives first and then DACA. DACA's viable, dude. If you're just using her to get through your battles, like your light side, dark side, or well, not light side, but your dark side battles, your Cantina, or your Galactic Wars, for the early phases of Galactic Wars, she's viable at 5 stars geared up. Just gear up, put some ability mats in her abilities, and just, you can get her to 4 or 5 stars, and she's viable for you.
Yeah, but I personally would go for Fives, and that's just me. Heroes Cage is saying that he personally likes DACA over Fives. He's a guy that's in my server. And you can't really go wrong with either character. It's really what works best for you. I mean, when people say they like DACA, it's because they like the stun. And you may be running RG with a Dooku lead, and you're stunning people all day long. That may be what you want. I personally like the assist and the countering and the takiness of Fives, and he can just help me out and what I want to run. So there really is no wrong way you can go between the DACA and Fives thing.
Yeah, it's just personal preference, what you need. And everybody's team's different. Everybody has a different roster. Everybody's on a different server. But when we give you information, we're just giving you, based off, general. We're just basing it off, generalities. I don't know what your specific server's like. I have no idea what your roster is. I don't know what level you are. I'm just telling you, without sitting there and dissecting, your account and your situation, which in the future, you guys can have access to me to do that, which we'll be announcing tomorrow. You'll be able to have that direct access with me if you so desire. Where we can sit down and look at your account, look at your strategy, and flesh it out more. But for right now, we just have to give you general statements, man, based on who we feel right now. I think we're gonna beat this one. We're not gonna 3-star it, but we're gonna beat it. I think. I don't know.
Winning's winning.
Yeah, Tebow's pretty tough, man. These little scouts on this one, on this 3/3 of this hard node, man, they'll like one-shot you. They'll one-shot you for sure. Yeah, he's wrecking for sure. We did get our Ewok Elders. We're real close to being able to 7-star Ewok Elder. Oops. Let's go back over here. That's not what I wanted.
And then you're going to run them with DACA?
The Ewok team? Yeah.
Ewok Elder and DACA and do that?
Oh, yeah. In the Galactic Wars, yeah. I have been, actually. Even though my Ewok Elder is only 63 and I think my DACA is 58, I've been running them in the first, 5 or 6 battles of Galactic War. It's slower because obviously they're not higher level to pump out DPS, but they can keep themselves and the team pretty much up. And I usually run a Dooku lead for them to keep help protect them a little bit. So let's try this last battle. 8D. Who's that? 8D is Ewok Scout. Cool. So Ewok Elder and Ewok Scout are the last two. Let's try to get a good healer. Might not have any healers left. I don't know why. A lot of Poggle. You know what? Maybe we'll just try it with Poggle. See what happens. Not my Poggle though. That's low Poggle. You want to try the 78 Aurora dude? 78 level 78 7-star. Let's try him.
Ooh.
Shout out to FTB Mace Window. All right. Let's see how we do. Here's a question for you, Stu, from George Samiguel. I'm not sure how you say it. George S. San Miguel. Oh, George San Miguel. Yeah. See that one?
No. Is it I wanted you to mention one thing?
You said an idea. Who are the main characters who stay at the top on their different servers? So who are some of the characters?
Oh, there it is.
Seeing?
Up on the top?
Yeah.
The guy who's always seems to be floating around number 1, his name's Y22, went from a Jedi team. Now he's running a Nuke Gunray led team. There's a Stormtrooper Han led team. Heroes Cage is in there. He's still running a Dooku lead. I forget exactly what he's running. I wasn't able to play at all today, and I haven't done an arena match since last night, so my server made me pay. So I'm down there pretty far right now. But still a lot of Dooku leads on my server. Which is kind of disappointing, but there I still see Barris leads, HK leads, Phasma leads. So there is a little more variety. Because just a week and a half ago, it was literally 90 to 95% Dookus.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of. Well, we saw mine. I'll pull mine back up when we're done with this fight. I think we might complete it. We're not going to 3-star it, but we will complete it.
But one character I do see at the top a lot is RG. RG with Rey.
Yeah,
seems to be big with the Dooku lead.
And I hope that the Capital Games doesn't fall into this where they're trying to appease the people. I don't think there's anything wrong with Royal Guard. Royal Guard is fine the way he is. And I think Royal Guard will stay number 1. He might fall to number 2 tank once Gamorrean Guard is released and people start getting him. But I think for right now, Royal Guard is a good way to go, and everybody's gonna have access to him. Once they get into that, that Cantina battle. So let me pull up my arena, and you guys can see what characters at the top of mine. And then we're gonna have to do the Grievous ally code giveaway.
Yes.
So there's mine. So we see a Rebel team, Qui-Gon Jinn team, and Qui-Gon Jinn team. Both Royal Guards though in those Qui-Gon Jinn teams. There's a 5s. So let's do this real quick. So if you haven't done so, go to lordskunk.com. You got about 2 or 3 minutes, just enough time to get in for that 7-star General Grievous if you have not done so already. If you're not sure how to get in, go to lordskunk.com or go to the description of this video. Okay, it'll have 7-star General Grievous. Just click on that. It'll tell you exactly what to do. Get in there. Give everybody just a few minutes to be able to do that. Looks like we got a few people. Okay, we got 3 or 4 people that have got in for that. So you still got a few more minutes. Get in. Let's see here. Grand Patron, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. How's it going?
What's up, buddy? Welcome. How you doing today?
I'm doing awesome.
Hey, do you want to help me out picking the winner again on the ally code, on the discussion? Okay. Yeah, we're giving them about 2 or 3 minutes to finalize that, to get their last couple picks in. But if you want, while we're waiting, why don't you talk a little bit? You're in charge of setting up the guild registration, the survey for people to get registered with the guilds. If you want to just talk a little bit about that and kind of tell people some information.
Yeah. So come on over here to our Discord. I know we have Discord set up on the lordskunk.com website, and you can see where we're entering people in. We're doing a Survey Monkey, SurveyMonkey/r/Team Skunk. Get you into the into our database that lets you be part of our guilds, and we are looking like we're just going to be overflowing with people. We're going to have a place for everybody when it comes to guilds. We're going to have so much for someone to do. If you're a free-to-play player, if you are a pay-to-play player, if you want to play with your friends, and you have a group of buddies that you've been playing with, and you want to work with them, we will have a place for you in our guilds. We are all encompassing. If you're a young player and you're just starting out and you're level 20 and you don't know what to do, or you're level 30 and you don't know what to do, we will have a place for you. We have so many people that are really good teachers. We have people who are level 70, level 75, level 77, and all they want to do is teach new players. They want to help you. If you're at a low level, they want you to learn from their experience. And they are engaged leaders. So if you're a heavy player, let's say you're a level 70 player and you just got your wife into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and you want to be able to be on the same server as your wife, we have a place for you. If you're playing with your kids and you want to be on the same server as your kids, we have a place for you. So come on over, be on our Discord, and come join our guilds. It's looking like at this point we're probably going to have 6 or 7 guilds. It is going to be amazing. We're going to be coordinated. We have a great group of people. So just come on over to lordskunk.com, and you can find the information at the top in the banners.
Yeah, just click on guild up there at the top on lordskunk.com. The first step is to get into Discord. Once you get into Discord, head right over to the text chat. And click on announcements. All the information, the links to that survey guild registration form is there. It'll take you about 2 minutes to fill it out. That information is confidential, so please be as accurate as possible in it. Once you get that information submitted, at the bottom it'll tell you, before you hit submit, it'll tell you what you need to do, and then we'll get you set up, man. We'll get you in the guild. Now, if you want to make sure you're in a guild for Sunday so we can be ready for the launch on Monday, you need to make sure you get that done by tomorrow. Okay, you need to make sure that you're done by tomorrow. Okay, get that information and get that survey in, because on Saturday, these guys, and I'll help them as much as I can. I got a lot going on Saturday, but these guys are going to have to get together and really break this information down to get people set up into different guilds. Okay, to get an idea. Okay, and all Team Skunk leadership, all Team Skunk leadership. So Grand Patron, Sith Lord Stu, I know he's got to step out for a little bit, but when he gets back, Riemann, Flo Buffett, Wackion, Crimson Tide, Tomatron, all these people, anybody who's a leader, stepped up to be a leader in Lord Skunk, I have to speak with you after the live stream, okay? I have to speak with you after this live stream tonight, okay? So plan on being available for a little bit so we can do that. And Stu, if you could just put a note in the Team Skunk channel for all the leaders to be prepared. I have to get with them, okay?
Okay.
Yep. To join the guild, okay, one last time, I'll tell everybody, one last time. You want to join the guild, type in your web browser, teamskunk.com. It'll take you to the guild section of the website. Follow the information. Once you get in Discord, or if you're already in Discord, go to the announcement text channel, okay? And just look in there. It'll tell you what to do. You need to fill out the registration form / survey. Fill that out completely, and then it will tell you what to do, okay? Real simple. Real simple. Okay, now, for those of you that have stayed with us all the way through here, I got a big announcement we're going to talk about tomorrow, but while you're in here, okay, while you're in here, for you guys, because you guys are my loyal, faithful followers, the ones that come on the weeknights, man, the ones that are troopers, the hardcore, lordskunk.com is launching, okay, on Patreon. Patreon. If you don't know what Patreon is, I'm going to play the video here real quick. It takes about 4 minutes. So right now, registration for the ally code is done. So cut it off, Grand Patron.
Yeah, I got it. It's cut off. I'm working it right now.
Yep,
we're done.
Whoever it is, we're cut off. So I'm going to play the video, okay, for you guys what Patreon is. Okay, so let me get that set up for you. This is huge for the community. We're going to be able, there's a lot of things that we have. We're going to talk more about it tomorrow, but you guys are my hardcore, my faithful. I want to make sure you guys are aware so we can get you going on this if you want to get in early. There's going to be exclusive, okay? There's going to be exclusive merch. We've been talking about merch, t-shirts, hats, hoodies, okay, for the Lord. It's going to be related to the lordskunk.com community. It's going to be related to Team Skunk, the guild, so you want to rep your guild. Very limited runs of this merchandise is going to happen. Okay, the only people that are going to have access to this are patrons. Okay, if you guys want to become higher level, you guys want more access to me, private access to myself, you want to become a partner, there's all these different options for you. We have tons of cool stuff planned in the future, so make sure you check it out. Now, I'm going to pull up the Patreon video. Let me get that going here, and then we'll switch over to that. Okay, so just hang tight. Oh, I gotta unmute this. Welcome everybody. Lord Skunk here, hanging out with my homeboy Sith Lord Stu. He's in the house. What's up, Stu?
What's going on, Lord Skunk?
Hey, we got some exciting stuff to talk about today. We are growing at an exponential rate thanks to our awesome community. Now we have joined the Patreon platform to allow our community members to continue to help us grow on a massive level. This great community that we're building. Now, to me personally, I don't know about you, Stu, but to me, it's starting to feel more like a family than a community. What about you?
Absolutely, Skunk. What started off as just a bunch of random players has now grown into a great community and a great family for me.
Yeah, it's really cool the type of interaction that we get in the community and how fast we're growing. I appreciate everybody that has participated in our live broadcast, our live chat app on Discord, and all the various mediums that we have, social media and whatnot, that we have as a community. Now it's time to take it to the next level. Now we're going to allow the community that we've helped build to help us back to continue to grow and build the community. So we've decided to join Patreon. What Patreon is, for those of you that don't know, is it's different than Kickstarter. Kickstarter is just to get one lump sum and to try to accomplish one goal. We want to accomplish many goals. We want to see how far we can go with this awesome community, and I hope you guys are along for the ride. By joining us and supporting us on Patreon, you're going to be able to fund monthly all the activities and stuff that we have going on in the sites, in the community, what we want to do with live broadcasts, live shows. We want to perform or create a whole network for our community to be able to enjoy. We want to also develop talented people within our community to be able to develop them as live streamers, video producers, content creators, all that good stuff. So we have tons of potential, tons of growth, and want to include as many of our community members as possible. By supporting us on Patreon, You're going to be able to help us monthly grow and build the community. Let's take a look at what Patreon really is.
Patreon lets fans become patrons of their favorite artists and content creators. It's different than Kickstarter because it's not about one big project that requires lots of funding. It's more for bloggers or YouTubers or webcomics, anyone who creates on a regular basis. Here's how it works. When you become a patron, you're agreeing to give an artist a tip of an amount you set every time they release a piece of content, whether it's a new song, a video, or a recipe. You can set a monthly maximum to make sure that you're always within your budget. Choose an amount, enter your payment information, and you're done. Becoming a patron allows you to view and post in the artist's stream, and in exchange for your support, artists offer additional patron packages, which might include monthly Google Hangouts, music production tutorials, pre-sale concert tickets, or anything they can offer as a way to say thanks. Patreon, empowering a new generation of content creators.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, learning a little bit about what Patreon is and how you can help us. Now we have several different monthly pledge packages available for you guys to choose from. Each package is going to offer you exclusive content from myself, Lord Skunk, along with the Team Skunk leadership, as well as additional things that we have going on. Now, one of the major things that's in the works is exclusive limited edition epic gaming gear. T-shirts, hoodies, hats. These are going to be very limited edition. We're going to do limited runs of these. Only our patrons will have access to these. So you're going to be able to show off your support of your favorite game, your community, and your guild with this exclusive merchandise. So whatever you give, whether it's big, whether it's small, we appreciate it, and we appreciate you helping fund and grow the community.
So we look forward to seeing you in all of the privileged areas of the Patreon community.
Thanks, guys. So there it is. So just real quick for you guys, the hardcore that are on here, our faithful followers, we just literally launched this right before the live stream. So I appreciate everybody that checks this out and even just considers helping fund us. But basically, you see, it starts all the way down at $9.99 a month. I mean, you can do whatever. You can do $1 if you want, I guess. But you'll be in our bronze level package, so you'll start to receive some of the limited edition merchandise and stuff in the premium content we're going to offer. To the community, and you can see it goes up from there. Now, one thing I do want to point out, because I do have a lot of people that want to talk to me one-on-one, that want access to that. We do have a couple limited packages for people that want that. If you want to be able to chat with me privately, we do have packages set up for that. So take a look at these, see the different options. If you want to become a partner, maybe you have the income or whatever to be able to do it. You can become a partner on our site and help us become part of the leadership team and help us grow and expand what we're trying to accomplish. We got so many things going on, guys. Read this information, what we have planned in the future. Just see all the different stuff that's going on. I mean, we're ready to blow up, man. We are ready to blow up. We have been doing this for about 2 months, and you've seen how far we've come. So just do what you can do. If you can do a little bit, we appreciate it. If you can do a lot, we appreciate it. We appreciate everybody in the community, man. There's a big deal. There will be an after party after. We'll talk more about this. Also, I need to speak to the guild leaders after this as well. So again, we just launched this. I'm going to talk more about this tomorrow. I wasn't going to talk about it at all today, but I want our hardcore faithful people that stay on these live streams to be a part of this. And you guys can help fund this channel. So you guys are getting in before anybody else. You guys will have access to this. So take a look at it, check it out. The link is in the description of the video. I will also post the link in Discord later tonight. If you want the link to this, it's in the description of the video, and it's also in the live chat. But I appreciate it, man. We truly do. We want to offer you guys some really cool stuff. When you become a part of this and you help support the channel, what we're trying to accomplish. Just these guilds alone, man, is a big undertaking, man. A huge undertaking. I mean, there's a lot of man hours that go into doing this. So I really appreciate everybody that considers becoming a patron for us. How we doing on the count there, Grand Patron?
Yeah, we're doing great. I've got the count. We are ready to go.
All right.
So
Oops.
then we need numbers 1 through 173
All right.
at random.org.
One
By the
through
way,
173.
just as a note, while Skunk is doing that, I want to tell you that I saw the description of the stream. I got in late. I was at a business meeting, and I got in late. I just want to let you know I am the first person on Patreon to be a Patreon supporter of Lord Skunk. So, I have a big deal about being first. We are always number one over here at Team Skunk, and Team Skunk member is number one on Patreon for supporting the channel.
I appreciate that. Yeah, and when I told Grand Patron about this, he wanted to be the first. So when I launched it today so he could have a chance to get in, and some of the other team members wanted to be in there first. So if you guys are hardcore fans of what we do and you appreciate the community that we're building, please check that out. Get over there. Do what you can. We are going to blow this thing up, man. This thing is going to blow up. So 173. So we're doing 1 through 173. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Winning number 16. Wow, that's an easy one. Winning number 16. So the first
number 16. Okay, I got it. Hold on. Let me count up from number 20. I'll be right back.
Okay, so the first person to win the ally code 7-star General Grievous, 7-star Tuscan Shaman from them is number 16. So when we do that, we're going to comment. We're going to comment on that person's discussion comment. And we will ask for their in-game name and their ally code. So all you have to do is respond back to in-game name and ally code. So once he tells me the name, we'll put that in there.
It is Matthew Lee.
Matthew Lee. Nice.
Nice, a regular.
Matthew Lee says, awesome channel, great community. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Matthew. All right. Please post your in-game name and ally code. Wow. Can't type today, guys. I got 14 different screens going on, though, too. In-game name. I wonder if I have a program or something running that's... I gotta have something running that's putting weird characters in here. Okay, reply. All right, let's do our second winner. We do 2 winners every Thursday. So if you didn't win tonight or you haven't got in yet, you can still get in. We do this every Thursday, okay? So here we go. Next winner is lucky number 164. Wow, so a deep one. Oh, an old one. 164.
164. Okay, give me just a minute.
Sure. So type the name if you would, Stu, who won, if you didn't already do it.
Yeah, Grande posted that.
Oh, we did in chat? Okay.
He's all over it.
Cool. Nice.
It'd be nice if I could get manager capabilities on the stream so I could actually
Oh,
post
yeah.
them.
I told you to remind me when we're on there. Okay, here we go. Put you in timeout or set you as moderator? Tough decision. Let's go moderator. Let's go moderator. Okay, so that was lucky number 164.
Okay, it's Val C. Val C is our winner. Long time listener, long time watcher of the Lord Skunk Show, and actually been on the stream.
Yeah, Valsy and Rogue and some of those guys, man, they were here since day one, guys. When my stream was a nightmare, full of technical difficulties, disconnects, choppy video. Those guys stay with me all the way till now, and I appreciate them so much. And it was really cool having Discord where I'm able to chat with them and talk with them, real time now through voice. It's really cool. I love those guys, man. Okay, let me see if I can find him.
Congratulations to all the winners tonight. Skunk, I'm already on my conference call right here,
Okay,
but just shoot me a message or something to give me a notification when the stream's done, and I'll try to hop on if I can.
All right, man.
All right.
Thanks for coming,
Peace
bro.
out, everyone.
Okay, cool. Valsy, so just reply to that and post your in-game name and ally code. We'll get you set up. Cool. Thanks to everybody that has put a review on here, man. I love reading these. I appreciate everybody that's left a review here or on in Discord or on our subreddit. I appreciate that. Now, again, remember, we're going to be doing a special promo tomorrow on the subreddit. So if you haven't done so, go over to our subreddit, which actually Grand Patron is set up for us as well. Let's see if we can find it. Is this it? Here we are. Bam, subreddit. So what you need to do to get in for tomorrow, click over here, subscribe on a subreddit, okay? And then click up here, and look like we got a couple new reviews. So all we want to know is, hey, just let us know how the LordSkunk.com community may have helped you in your Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes endeavor. It really helps us to see, how we've helped you guys and the benefit you received from these streams in the community. Really appreciate that. So we'll pick out 1 or 2 people tomorrow and give them something special. Not sure what we're going to do yet. Last week we did 2 gift cards. So we'll see what we're going to do tomorrow. We'll figure something out. But I really appreciate that. Really appreciate you guys doing that. And we got some really cool stuff in the works for merch, man. If you guys like repping, if you guys want to be able to rep your guild, the community, rep the game. Now obviously I can't use anything copyrighted or whatever, but we'll have some cool stuff that's close to that, as close as possible without crossing any lines. So you can still rep Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Team Skunk, LordSkunk.com, all that good stuff. Rep your arena. We're going to have some fun stuff with that. So we got some huge stuff in the works, man. Really appreciate that. Make sure that you guys check out Patreon when you get a second. Just look through it. And, I appreciate you guys even considering helping us. It means a lot. Puts all the hard work and effort that we put into it to good use. We have to get a legit website, man. We have definitely outgrown our website. We got to get a good website. I got some people that will help with that. But we got to be able to fund a new website and fund some of the cool stuff we want to do. I want to do a studio. I want to get a studio set up, built where we can do, like a live broadcast. It could be me. We'll do it more talk show style. I can get my big screen TV up in the back. We'll get people on Skype so we can do live video so you can actually see us face to face, see what we got going on. So that I think that'll be really cool, man. The stuff we have in the pipeline for you guys to get in early. Some of that stuff is very limited. Okay, there's only a few spots. I mean, there's stuff where you're going to get a lot of my time exclusively to you, the potential to be able to do that. So I can only have so many people that I can do that with. So if you're interested, get in there, lock it in. I'm going to announce it to everybody tomorrow. We're going to be doing a big show tomorrow. So definitely check it out. But I appreciate everybody that came. We're going to be doing the after party in Discord. I do need to speak to the LordSkunk.com or the TeamSkunk.com members, and we'll go from there. So we will rock it out. Thanks everybody that came. I appreciate it. If you have questions about the guild, get in Discord. We can answer those for you. But thanks everybody for coming. Thank you, Grand Patron, for being on. Thank you, Sith Lord Stu. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Big show, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Be here. Be here for the show. All right. See you guys.